Salutations, family. Welcome back to the Electric Leaf, where it is my goal to assist you with nourishing your mind, your body, and your chakras, of course. My name is Nakia, and I am so blessed to be here with you all today. Today, I wanted to come by and talk to you all about conscious consuming. I want to know how you all feel about conscious consuming. Is it an idea that you've heard of before? Is it something that you've ever considered? Or is this like a new concept to you? Or do you feel like what I'm saying is foreign? I wanted to ask you all this because I was speaking to some of my really good friends and family and my daughter, and some of my people, they were telling me that sometimes the concepts go over their head and that they've never heard of a lot of these concepts. So just tell me, are you on a spiritual journey? Are you here because you're on a spiritual journey? Did you find me because you like Dr. Sabi and you saw some of my recipes? Like, where are you? Because honestly, I'm here to serve y'all. That's really what I'm here to do. I'm here to serve y'all. I'm of service. I don't want to speak about something if it's not helping to edify your soul. That's very important to me. That is very important to me. I'm not up here. I'm not up here just for, just to be talking to myself. I'm up here because I want to know who you are. Like, honestly, we are going to get back to conscious consuming, but I started this channel because I found something within myself that I didn't know existed, and I needed that to survive. Like, have y'all heard that Janae Aiko lyric when she was saying, she was basically saying something, I really needed that to stay alive. Like, I found that within me, and there is nothing and nobody that can take it from me. I was very low at one point in time, and the circumstances for everyone are different, but for those of us who are empaths, for those of us who are intuitive, for those of us who have these spiritual gifts that give us a strong connection, like high priestess vibes, to the collective, our peers, the people who we are here with on the earth at this point in time. We're incarnated with them. These are our soulmates. Everybody on this planet right now, we're all soulmates because we incarnated together. So some of us have deeper connections to the energies of other human beings. Some of us have deeper connections to the energies of the world. Okay? And I didn't know that about myself. I thought I was crazy. I used to curse my sign of being a Cancer. I used to hate it. I was like, why couldn't I have been born 2 days later than I would have been a Leo, So I got that fire in that water, and it's just in me, and my temper was going bananas, and I didn't understand my own power. I was self-destructing. I hated life. I hated myself. I hated men. I tried to make myself understand more, but I kept feeling like I had no place. There was no place for me. I didn't understand why I was here. I still don't fully feel like I fit in here on earth, and it's because of that depth of being suicidal and all of that I cannot not talk to you. Whoever you are, I have to talk to you because you are important, and I need you to know that. You have a power inside of you. You just have to learn how to harness it. And once you learn how to harness it, you will understand why you had so much trouble before. Because you're not driving you have a Maserati engine and you don't know it. And you think you're malfunctioning, but you're not. Or rather, you think you're driving a sedan, but really you're in an airplane. And so you wonder why you just your car doesn't fit on the road and everybody's always talking about how you're just always in the way, or, you know, it's never right. And it's because you're trying to transport in the wrong area. You got to elevate because you think you want to be in a car so bad, but you're in a plane. Okay, like that's the energy. That's what I'm seeing. That's the vision. And so that's why I have to talk to you. That's why this message of conscious consuming is so, so very important for you. Okay? Because the way you feel is a product of the things that you have consumed with your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ears, and your touch. With touch, we have sexual energy as well. Okay? The one good thing that COVID has brought us is helping us to redefine intimacy. Let us not forget that. Okay? It's helping us to redefine intimacy, because with the sexual energy, it's not just about having sex with someone. That sexual energy has to be harnessed as well. Okay? Because the sexual energy, that touch, remember, our senses are our sensory data input. That's how we bring things into the computer. Okay? This is the processing center here, the solar plexus. Okay? So everything we bring in, the good times, the bad times, the sad times, the scary times, the stressful times, the elated times, everything is here. All those experiences here. Okay? The smell, remember, that's the olfactory. All right? It generates very, very powerful memories. If you are in a place and you smell someone and you have a conversation with them and you smell that, you're going to remember that. You're going to remember that conversation is going to come right back as soon as you smell that smell or that fragrance again. Very powerful. Ears, sound. What are we listening to on the radio? Okay. Empaths. You cannot listen to any and everything. Empaths, you have to take a break from listening to mainstream music and media. I cannot be on social media like that. If you guys follow me on Instagram, Facebook, you guys know I do get up there from time to time, but you can't be up there like that. You know, because if you're an empath, you have to have that time of being with yourself and processing how you feel. You have to know how you feel. Okay? With the eyes, okay? The eyes are where we literally receive light codes. Okay? The eyes are what also help to activate our pineal gland. All right? The pineal gland has rods and cones that mimic the rods and cones in our visual eyes. Okay? Those rods and cones are also affected by light. So, if you're not consuming enough daylight, sunlight, that's going to have an effect on your sleep cycle. Your sleep cycle is going to have an effect on your dream patterns, your rest, how well your body recharges, and that's going to really, it's going to affect how you consume and how you project throughout the day. It's going to throw you off completely. And it's also going to change what you retain, because the sleep is where everything that came in here, it helps to get processed even better. All right? The mouth. Now, the mouth. We consume a lot through here. So we can consume smoke, we can consume, which would be to the lungs. That's the heart space. That would be a heart thing, a heart chakra thing, okay? Which we'll talk about that more in depth later. Then we have drink. It can be nourishing things, it can be alcohol, it can be whatever. All right, then we have food, okay? All of that is coming again here to our solar plexus, all right, to be digested. The digestive tract is the earth of the body. The soil has to be right. The pipes have to be clear. This center here, if this center is not clear, you will not receive full clear messages, because I can assure you, sometimes it's hard enough to receive full, clear messages when it's empty. You know? So it's important to take time sometimes and clear this out, because you know that scripture that talks about some demons can't come out only but by fasting. This area here, do you see how the solar plexus is the area where we consume? Everything kind of ends up here in this area. So fasting would be an area where we're actually able to manipulate the physical plane, and we're actually able to control it if we have the willpower. And gaining the willpower is where we become supernatural beings, because when you overcome your flesh of wanting to eat something, because y'all know food be tasting real good, real good, and when you're trying not to eat, it seems like you can think of eating the smallest, littlest things that wouldn't even floated your boat before. But if your mind isn't in a supernatural state, it can break you. It can break you. Just to think of eating something like a strawberry or a mango, you know, it could break you down if you are not in a supernatural state of mind. So the only way to become supernatural is to supersede your nature. And the only way to supersede what is natural is to be present with the divine. Is to allow God to be God. Is to totally surrender and submit to the Most High God, so that you can reprogram everything that you have consumed. Because remember, the reason why it's important to be conscious about what we're bringing in through our eyes, ears, nose, mouth, touch, and of course, like we said, sexual energy is involved in that touch aspect. The reason why it's so important for us to take that time to clear it out and to cleanse and to be with God is because if all you do is eat, if all you do is consume, you're never going to be able to hear the clear messages from the divine like it's trying to be delivered to you. You got messages. You got messages. It's like it changes the whole electricity in your body. Conscious consuming. You have to be conscious about what you're consuming, because even as conscious as we try to be, we still accidentally, unconsciously take things in that become part of our programming. Okay? And so sometimes we might have things going on that we don't even realize, like, hey, why is my mind going on like this? Why is my mind doing this? But not even realizing it's because it's a part of a program that we've consumed at some point in time along the way. It's important to really acknowledge the lyrics that we listen to, acknowledge the words we say. I've been saying lots of cuss words lately. It's been part of a purge, you know. It really has. I ain't been cursing nobody out though. And I haven't been, you know, talking trash. Well, I've been staying away from a lot of people for about the past few days, because nothing but the truth has been coming out my mouth. And sometimes it's just like blah, and people can't handle it. And, you know, but that goes back down to conscious consuming, you know. Because as we receive, we so give, right? Because I had to look at, if this is what's coming out, then what's coming in, sis? You got to do that conscious, honest self-reflection, okay? And that also helps to reset that program. It helps to reset the program. That is the whole point. So conscious consuming is not so that we're perfect. It's so that we get some of the good vibrations in that we truly need and on our ascension path, okay? It's so that we can supersede our nature as frequently as possible, because I'm telling you, the natural is good. The natural is good. The natural is to be respected. It's to be embraced. It's to be loved. The natural is. But to supersede the natural and to actually tap into the Akashic record, if that's how you want to put it, or to tap into the vibration of Christ consciousness, and you feel love towards everyone, even the people that get on your nerves a little bit, okay? You still feel love towards them. And it's just something amazing about that reset, that factory data reset of clearing out the solar plexus so that a new program can be written. And so as we're clearing out, the reason why we want to be conscious about what we're consuming again, or furthermore, is so that we can be conscious about what we're bringing in that we're going to use to help to rewrite a new program, right? You don't want to be bringing in, you know, the foolishness, the shenanigans, and the tomfoolery and surplus, okay? We need that, though. We do need the shenanigans and tomfoolery. We need it. Hello. Hello. I'm here for it. I'm here for the shenanigans, okay? I'm here for the shenanigans. Sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time, though. Because I'm a loner. Okay, and I enjoy my alone time. But even in my alone time, sometimes I like shenanigans. I do. But conscious consuming family, okay? Think about what I'm saying, and please, please comment. I want to hear from you, because I really do love you all. I do. Especially those of you who talk to me. I really appreciate y'all talking to me. I love hearing from you. I just want to know in what ways can I be a better service to you, because that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm up here for, darling. Darling, yeah. So until next time, family, continue to vibrate love. Oh, don't think I forgot, because I didn't. We're almost done. This last video, the next video, I do think it's going to be the last video. I might break it down into two, but I got more opinions than just mine. All right. So I'm just I'm compilating those opinions, and it's not many, but it's more than mine. And it's very interesting people, age groups. Okay. So anyway, until next time, continue to vibrate love and vibrate well. Peace.